What's up, everybody? It's Rav Holly, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that you haven't seen on my channel before. I'm going to be giving you a little BTS of a photo shoot that I call the 10-minute portrait. Casey, my girlfriend here, is my muse, and she needs a new photo for her resume. So it's going to be somewhat a portrait slash a headshot that's going to be more professional for her updated resume. And so what we have today set up here is we're outside. It's a beautiful day. And instead of setting all of my lights up with a backdrop and everything in the studio, we're just come out here. It's a nice day. We've got some nice sunlight. So I've got my reflector here. So I'm going to use my reflector, and we're going to light Casey in the chair right there. So let's go ahead and get you to take the chair, Casey. We'll find our light here. There we go. So you can see right here, if you look right here, okay, now if you turn this way, Case, spin the chair, okay. We got some nice sunlight right here, but see the shadow on her nose and everything? So we want to eliminate that. And to eliminate that, we're basically, the sun's coming at us from this direction. We're going to actually turn her back towards the sun. But the problem with that is we actually have, it's very nice, it's somewhat cloudy, so we've got some nice, really nice soft sunlight, very diffused because of the clouds. So, but we don't, if you can see her, lighting's going to be really flat because there's no light on her face. So to fix that, let's fix her hair a little bit here. There we go. So to get some light there, there's a couple of different ways you can do that. Some of you, you know, you can actually put your flash, or actually use your flash on your camera, your little hot shoe flash or your little pop-up flash, and that'll give you a little bit of fill light. But what I like is natural light, because I think natural light is a much softer and a much more forgiving light. Doesn't show all the flaws you're going to get when you're using a flash on your camera or whatever. It's going to be more of a nice, softer light that's much more forgiving if there's anything on the face, so that you're not going to get with an artificial light. So we're going to turn you this way a little bit, Casey, and what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to turn this into the light, so we get that nice soft sunlight right there on her face. So let's see if we can do this where you can see it. Let's see if we can find, there it is. See the light come right there? Yeah, you can take it off right there, and that's perfect. See if you take it back, the reflector. So basically we're just spinning the reflector right there. All right, and now we've got the light on her face. So we can come over here, and we still have some shade. We have somewhat shaded on this side of her face. So what I'm going to do, Casey, is get you to turn your knees that way a little bit. Keep going, right there. Now she should be all the way into the light, and we can bring the light right. We can actually move our reflector right there. It's actually a little bit bright. So anyway, we're going to take a few shots here. I'll put you up on the tripod so you can kind of see what we're going to do here. Okay, guys, one thing I did forget to mention with your 10-minute outside portrait setup is there's a thing that's called, I'm sure most of you photographers that are watching this that are experienced, there's a thing that's called the golden hour. Basically what the golden hour is a softer time of day for lighting, and usually that's early morning or late evening, late in the evening. Right now it is 3:30, but since it's winter time it gets dark about 5:30, so we only have a couple hours of sunlight left. So the sun's setting, so you don't have that direct overhead sunlight. So basically what I'm telling you is you wouldn't want to be trying this. There's some ways you can do it with large diffusers and stuff that would block the sunlight. But if you don't have these large scrims, like a big 8x8 scrim or 10x10 scrim that can shade your subject in soft sunlight, you want to wait till a pristine time of day, which would be late afternoon. If it was summertime, you would want to probably start this about 6:30. When the sun is lower in the sky. Basically you don't want to do this somewhere between noon and probably 3 o'clock when the sun is directly overhead. That's going to make things much more difficult, and you're not going to have this beautiful soft sunlight. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's get you to turn your body this way in the chair. There you go. it's always good to go over with your model what she wants, what you're gonna do, so you have a game plan before you even get started. So we've already established a couple of things with Casey, that she wants her hair on this side, she wants it a little bit tucked behind her ear on this side. So those are things that you want to go over your model, you know, that they might have, you know, some suggestions for you. And as a photographer, you always want to be open to what your model wants or what your client wants when you're getting ready to shoot. So we're going to shoot some shots and see what we get. Test shot. Bring this shoulder up for a change and this shoulder down. Turn forward, your head, yep, beautiful. Alright guys, we're going to go inside now and see what we got. Thanks for joining us on the 10-minute headshot portrait. Thanks to my model and my beautiful girlfriend and muse, Casey Romo. Go in and edit a couple, and I'll try to put them up here so you see an example of what we got here. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day, guys.